Come on, good girl.
Wow, look at her. Can I pet your dog?
Oh, sure.
What's their name?
Her name's Birdie. Sit, Birdie.
And how old is she?
She's almost 9.
Oh my goodness. And I'm so sorry, what's your name?
My name's Jen.
I was trained as a spy, warned not to tell anyone what I did.
It was magical.
This weather is awful. Do you mind if we continue the walk inside?
That's so creepy, but yeah, sure, let's do it. Good girl. She's such a good dog.
So what does a typical walk with Birdie look like? I assume not indoors, but...
Birdie is not the best on a leash, although she has been trained. I don't know, she's never held on to it. But once she gets going and once she's worn out a little, she's heaven for about 5 minutes and then she lies down and she won't move.
a very golden retriever thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
And you've been spotted walking a chicken.
Regina.
Regina, how does a walk with a chicken differ from a walk with Birdie?
Very similar, honestly, except getting a chicken into a harness is pretty much all the exercise you're gonna need.
And you have a cat named Moose? Or
Cat
is it a
named
moose?
No,
moose named
cat named Moose.
Okay.
Cat named Moose, dog named Bird, a dog named Kitty, a puppy named Bugs.
Is that intentionally confusing, or how did that come to be?
Yes.
Now, I'm also from Charleston, West Virginia. I think we went to the same middle school and high school.
What was your elementary school?
Holtz Elementary?
Okay, yes, of course.
You're familiar? Okay. We probably shared a teacher or two. Is it okay if we do some West Virginia trivia? I've heard you're very good at that.
Okay. State insect is a bumblebee. State fish is a brook trout. No, rainbow trout. What am I saying? Brook trout? Rainbow trout. Rainbow trout. Wait. Brook
Rainbow trout.
Rainbow trout.
Sounds right.
Brook trout. It's brook trout.
We'll do both takes, and then we'll insert.
It's brook trout. Yeah, no, it's brook trout. Yeah.
Okay, well that was actually, you knocked out a couple of them. The national park, the newest national park.
Oh, right.
What's the name of it?
Is it the New River? Yeah.
It is. It's the New River Gorge.
Yeah, New River Gorge.
How often should you put your cast iron pan in a dishwasher?
Oh, come on. I'm embarrassed for you. Wait, Birdie, did you hear this? Okay, give me something else, because I'm not gonna leave you on that.
If you act better than someone else, you may be accused of being too big for your...
Britches.
Correct. You famously schooled Conan O'Brien on West Virginia trivia. Did you ever win a golden horseshoe?
Oh, gosh, this is a pain point for me.
Oh, no.
No, I was 8th grade. I was just being snotty. I didn't study. Did you?
No.
No. I have actually talked...
I'm now rating dogs on the internet.
Yeah. I've talked to them about me coming back and taking the test with the 8th graders, but I haven't done it yet.
We are thrilled to mention that this episode of WeWalkDogs is brought to you by Brooks Running. They have footwear options to fit your life on and off of a run, and they're the only shoe you should ever walk your dog in. I'm wearing the Glycerin Stealth Fit, which is designed for total comfort regardless of my pace. And they're perfect for the one time of year it rains in LA. Huge thanks to Brooks Running for making this episode possible. Now, I assume most of our audience is going to know you from 13 Going on 30.
Okay.
I would assume that's a safe bet. My girlfriend is a huge fan. She actually wrote you something that I'd love to read.
Does she know what you do for a living?
Oh, yes, she does. How can I keep that a secret?
Okay, all right, I'm just making sure. Okay, yeah.
So this is from her. This is a woman that also has a replica of your dress in her closet, by the way.
Oh my gosh, okay,
So,
love her already.
This is her message.
Okay.
13 Going on 30 meant a lot to myself and friends when we first watched it, and even now. The movie showcased a girl who was able to recognize that she didn't need to change herself to be able to fit in. Even more, she had a consistent partner who allowed her to recognize that on her own timeline. Those pieces are so crucial for development as a teenager. Thank you for playing such a pivotal character that has grown with me as I get closer to my 30s. So that's from her. How aware were you of the movie's impact when it was first released?
Zero. Are you kidding? It was like this tiny little movie. It was this really wild script. I don't think people were taking it very seriously. I'm sure they had gone to other actresses before they came to me. I was you know, just on a TV show. But I was so lucky because we had Gary Winnick directing, and Gary was heaven. It's like one of the most special things I ever got to be involved with from beginning to end. Still.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
13 going on 30, those years are separated by about only like 2 dog years. Would Birdie be interested in auditioning for our version, 3 going on 5?
Birdie, did you hear that? She says yes. Birdie, do the Thriller dance. Do it, you know how to do it. I wish I want to wake up and be 5, flirty, and thriving.
In 13 going on 30, there's a lot of adult jargon and innuendos that your character doesn't understand. Do your kids ever say something that you don't understand?
All the time. Yeah, right now there's this whole rash of new words, right? That I don't understand.
There are, yeah.
I'm constantly being called out. There was one, I mean, I understand Riz now. I get that, I'm getting it, but cap, no cap, that's not lying.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so no cap. No, there's something that is not exaggerating. No cap, no, but I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, I wish
No.
I could fill in the blank there for you.
Well,
You know, Pookie's making a comeback.
Pookie.
And there's a really interesting scene where in that movie, that man addresses you as Pookie, and it is a little bit scary and revolting. But Pookie, especially on TikTok, making a comeback. We'll
right.
insert a clip.
And I gotta say, Pookie looks absolutely fire tonight.
It's that guy, it's the hockey player.
It is.
He's like, Pookie.
What's wrong, Pookie?
Pookie. Pookie, you're married and to a girl I work with. Yeah, I haven't seen the movie since it came out. I've seen clips.
Yeah.
But I have never sat down to watch the whole thing.
Well,
Hey, Birdie,
can we just
know,
quickly... Some leftover snacks there.
Birdie is ready to move into the Annenberg pet space, and so am I. This is so beautiful.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Did we get Birdie was adopted in June of 2022?
Did you see that, Birdie?
Different Birdie,
Different Birdie.
but a Birdie nonetheless.
What you've inspired.
You were also in a very popular TV show called Alias,
Yep.
where you play a double agent for the CIA who goes by a bunch of different names, hence the show's title. What are Birdie's aliases?
Birdie, good girl, bird dog.
Oh, she got a little excited there.
Hey, Birdie, who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Yeah.
I assume the stakes are a little bit lower with those aliases, though,
Yes.
than they were for
yes.
you.
Nothing's gonna happen to Birdie.
No world criminal espionage organization
Not that I'm aware
she's a
of,
part
but
of.
she has her own inner life. I don't know.
We may
I don't
never
know
know.
everything she's up to.
Here, we're gonna
Catch her
switch something.
tapping on the iPad late at night. You have to make a dead drop.
What's the story of how you first got Birdie?
Oh, well, my eldest was 2 and decided she needed her own dog. And she talks about it all the time. And I said, when you're 10, that's the age that one might get their own dog. And I thought she'd forget because she was just 2. But now we have Birdie.
She did not forget.
She did not forget.
A lot of dogs have quirks. Does Birdie have any quirks?
She loves cheese. She loves to pull on a leash. She has a moaning snore kind of thing. Yeah.
Now, you did have a dog named Martha Stewart.
May she rest in peace.
Tell me about her.
Martha Stewart was the goodest good girl that ever lived, and I don't want to hurt Birdie's feelings, but Martha has my heart. She was a white lab. She was a gift from the producers of 13 Going on 30 when we wrapped. I used her to bribe my way onto the Martha Stewart show because I was a fan of Martha's and she was not inviting me on. It was before she had a talk show. She only had a cooking show and I wanted to cook with her and she didn't care. So anyway, it worked. And then she got her talk show and then Martha and I made frequent appearances together.
That she also has a dog named Martha Stewart. Oh, how pretty!
Isn't she gorgeous?
And at least she's a she, and
Yes.
and she's a beautiful golden lab.
I hope you take it as a compliment.
I do. Oh,
Good.
Yeah, I think it's only fair if she eventually gets a dog, names it Jennifer Garner.
I didn't want to have to be the one to say it. I'm glad you did. Thank you so much.
So now it's on camera.
It is
So
on the record.
No excuses.
Called out.
So not only have you been in a lot of movies and TV shows, you've also been in one very famous commercial, Neutrogena, the face splash. Not sure if you recall. I actually recorded my own face splash.
Great.
Can I show it to you?
Oh, I would love that.
Okay.
I'm interested to see how you did.
This is my face splash, my
Okay.
Neutrogena face splash.
You have to look beatific. Oh, that's pretty good.
Not bad.
Yeah.
By the end,
Oh, yeah.
by the end, my floor was soaked. And I know that you had people that would clean that up, but I didn't, and it took a while to clean up all that water.
You know what? When I do the face splash, it all lands right back in the sink.
So I need more practice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you just have to be born with it.
I guess so. Would Birdie be interested in trying a face splash?
Oh, yeah. Birdie does a face splash when she washes her face every night.
Now, you very intentionally did 50 things before you turned 50, things that you were passionate about, that filled you with joy. Does Birdie have 9 things for 9?
9 things for 9? Let me ask. Birdie, do you want to share your... Okay. Yeah, she does.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, one more. Okay. All right, good girl. Birdie would like to sit at a Parisian bistro.
Okay.
She wants to go to Paris. While she's there, she wants to swim in the Olympics. She loves to swim.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's like a 2-parter.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's 2 of 9, right? You want to start training, right? She wants to learn to sing opera. Oh, okay, excuse me. Oh, she wants to eat an entire string cheese, the whole thing. Oh, okay, excuse me. Oh, yeah. Birdie wants to skydive. Everybody should once, and she thought before she turns 9 is a good time. Oh, right. She wants to go on a date. You sure I can tell him? She wants to go on a date with Major Biden.
That, you know, we'll try to pull any strings we can to make that happen.
She has a big crush. So she wants to read some new books for kids. And speaking of kids, Birdie's a therapy dog. And she just got a promotion to work at Children's Hospital LA.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So she's excited. She wants to have her first time at Children's Hospital LA before she turns 9.
That's fantastic. Very gracious
She's a very
of you, Birdie.
good dog. She's a very good girl. And she wants to stop biting her nails. It's hard, but it's good to have a goal.
Yeah.
Oh, Birdie has a beautiful coloratura voice. So she's a soprano. And so she wants to just sing with the Metropolitan Opera.
Wow. Well, I believe that she can do all of these
Manifest.
things. I don't think
she has 3 months.
there are any roadblocks to achieving all of those things. So best of luck to you. And congratulations on the therapy dog status. That is wonderful. Very proud of you. Why do we love dogs?
Why do we love dogs? Because they love us. Because they're kind. They show us kindness and loyalty and a lack of judgment. And I think that you love something in the act of caring for them. So because dogs need us to care for them, we form that bond in that way.
That's wonderful. You also have a series called Books with Birdie, where you read her a children's story, and she occasionally falls asleep, but your voice can't possibly be that soothing.
Yeah.
So I would love for you to read a little bit of this book now.
Sure.
And just see what happens.
I'd love to. Birdie's a huge early literature, just kind of a literacy advocate. So it only makes sense that she would have this series called Books with Birdie. You just really like to promote children's literacy, right? It's super important to you. It's just part of your mission, who you are. Yeah, you're a very good girl. Would you like to hear a book now? Yeah? Okay. The Invisible String by Patrice Karst, illustrated by Joanne Lou Vierhoff. Liza and Jeremy, the twins, were asleep one calm and quiet night. Mom held something right in front of them and said, "This is how." Rubbing their sleepy eyes, the twins came closer to see what Mom was holding. I was about your age when my mom first told me about the invisible string.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you so much. And she's out, just like that.
I will just tell you that you bring us a lot of joy with We Rate Dogs, and we're, as a West Virginian, we're very proud of you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you, Birdie. Thank you so much for doing this with us.
Yeah.
This was an absolute pleasure. I know it's a long time coming.
Yeah,
we're big
happy
fans.
we got to do it.
Yes, I know that we had to be
Yeah.
indoors, but we were not about to
That's
miss
okay, we
our
weren't gonna miss.
chance to go on a walk with Jennifer Garner and Birdie. So again, thank you so much. Really
Of course,
appreciate it.
yes, thank you.